So it's a great pleasure to be the MC for this event this evening, and on behalf of Coach Bill Lundberg and his staff and the entire athletic department here at the college, I'm happy to welcome you to the Hillsdale College Track and Field Champions Club and Awards Banquet, and the Champions Club inductees: Aaron Gillespie Bunting, Paul Alftenberg, Ryan Pschigoda, and Gina Van Laar Lancer, who is being inducted posthumously, but I would like to ask her parents please to stand.
We're here at the Champions Club, the very first one, with another one of the inductees in the first class, Ryan Pschigoda. And Ryan, you have quite an interesting story. You were a decathlete and you won a couple of national championships. Tell us a little bit about the highlights of your career here at Hillsdale.
Well, first of all, in high school I'd done quite a few events, and Coach, when he recruited me, thought, well, since you seem to do everything anyways, why don't you come to Hillsdale and see if you can do it for me? So I took him up on the challenge. Great personality, and I fell in love with him first of all before I came to the school. He just has that charisma. Then my first year, I had never done half of the events in the 10 events that are there. So as I was trying them out, it was sort of comical in the way that I grabbed the pole vault for the first time, which looked like a telephone pole, because back then it was about this big. And we would practice some of those, and I'd never hit the mat. I always missed, and slowly, over the course of time, that became my favorite event. And I found out that if I worked on that the most, it would launch a lot of the other things, and then they would follow. I would say that one of the biggest highlights was that first year, realizing that with a lot of hard work, a lot of determination, which they teach here at the school, success is real easy to achieve. And once I got the taste of the success there, it just all went from there.
Now let's remind people, you were, as I recall, 6th when you were a freshman, 2nd when you were a sophomore, and then you got 2 national championships?
Yes, that's correct. And in between there, I had torn a hamstring and thought my whole career is done. Well, back then we had a fantastic physical therapist named Paul Beachler, and for a year we worked religiously every day until I got better. And in order to actually win it, I would have never made it without him. So yes.
Wow. Now, how has being a champion decathlete affected the rest of your life?
Well, now I'm in the Army, as you already know, and I've taken with me a lot of the things that I've learned through the decathlon. That if you fail in one thing, you still have 9 other events you still got to worry about, so keep your head up. And the other thing was just never quit. And to this day, all the guys that I see in the military and the ones that I mentor and guide with me, I tell them, look, never quit. I don't care if you fail. I don't care if you get 2nd place. Just don't quit. And the rest will just come right along with it.
Do you participate in any track and field events anymore?
Actually, I'm a little old, but I try and move it over to triathlons, and I do a 150-mile bike ride for multiple sclerosis once a year. And my wife, Maria, her aunt, has got multiple sclerosis, so I feel it keeps me competitive. And then with the water and the running, I can still multiple task with those other events.
So you're never just going to be a one event guy, are you?
No, absolutely. And like I tell my wife, Maria, now we have a son named Owen that's 2 years old, and so I have to multitask again between her and him.
Well, Ryan, congratulations on a great career and for being one of the very first people in the Champions Club.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm very humbled and honored to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome.